no hurry. If you want to postpone it in another meeting and give us the amendments that you'd like to see, that no issue.
So I got a question. If somebody, this is to the chief and I guess the administration, somebody has a 100,000 square foot building and they subdivide that building, could you have 15 different 72 plant businesses in one building?
Now, that depends on what the city ordinance would allow, but my understanding is the answer could be yes. Under one facility, they could do that.
I believe it currently does occur. Maybe not here in the city of Taylor, but there are other cities that very strategy is employed.
So wasn't our whole idea about passing this was to try to keep it out of neighborhoods?
Well, and
We don't know if that's going to happen, but it might help.
Well, two things. It's that's a very aggressive strategy. I agree, to keep it out. But if not, to certainly register them and make sure we know where they're at and that they're inspected properly.
So I have a home, and I want to do 72 plants. I have to register that home with the city?
That's what the ordinance says.
That's what the ordinance says.
So there any way
However,
you could have,
according to the state, you don't have
That's the thing we
But
fight
they
against.
gotta-
because that's private.
but they gotta
that's
be
private
registered with the
information.
state. Can't we ask
Well, they
the
still
state
have
to
to-
share that
There's
information with the city?
HIPAA on medical.
Exactly.
Well,
You
but
know?
you still have to make sure that the inspections are full. They're, you know, so everything's up to code, the wiring. You know, if you look at some of these fires, you know, that's, a lot of it's done improperly.
No, absolutely.
I mean, to answer your question, it wouldn't be allowed under the ordinance, but it might be allowed under state or federal, but our ordinance wouldn't allow it to describe.
You would think that the database of the state would be
Shareable.
Shareable. You know, I mean, we need to talk to each other. It's one government,
Right.
you know.
I don't know for sure, but I don't think it would be shareable.
Either
So are you saying that the
If it's
neighbor
med-
down the
especially
street
the
that I gave you the
medical, not
address for,
shareable.
the neighbor
We
down
don't
the
have- we
street,
don't care about
that they need to
the
be
HIPAA law.
checked to make sure that
Well,
they're following.
this is-
Oh, yeah, I
It's
didn't
a
think
code
about
law
that.
prevents them from sharing information.
Ordinance calls
Right,
for
what,
that.
why are we
Because
allowed
Because
that?
if you shared my
Yeah, get it for
information
ordinance calls.
because the city wanted to know, say if I'm a card
And
holder
you're
or I'm
camping
providing
wherever.
something and they share that information, that's a huge liability
Isn't
issue.
a card holder,
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
how, but isn't a card holder and a provider different?
Yes.
You have to be a
Yeah.
card holder to be a provider.
Yes, but you have to carry a card, plus you have to be certified caregiver,
Caregiver.
which
So-
allows you to grow
so
to
you don't-
72 plants.
So if I want to take and do medical marijuana,
Mhm.
but I don't use it myself, I can't do that.
You
Yep.
can do that.
Yeah, that's how I know about the business, because when we all lost our jobs, a friend of mine did that. And he didn't
Okay.
use it, he just
So
grew it.
why couldn't that be shareable? I'm not using it for my personal self, but I'm a caregiver,
He has a
so.
list of, you know, and then they could say that, he could say, if you are a specific card holder, you
And-
have to be a card holder to be a caregiver, so it would, I think it would just be a huge liability. I'm not positive on that, Charlie, but
I
I'm
just
just
don't,
saying,
I don't,
yeah.
you know,
It
I
has to
don't.
be a medical reason for the card, and then you violate HIPAA by giving out the.
Well,
Yeah,
but I'm saying I don't have a card. I don't have a. I don't
Right,
have
but
a-
you, for your
But I
caregiver, you're
wanna be
doing it for
careful.
5 other people who do.
But you
have
don't have
card
to share
holders.
that information. You
I
can share
think-
that information that you're a caregiver.
But I think it has to be verifiable if it came right down to it, you know, because anybody could just say that, right? I think they have to prove something to the state in order to get that
Yeah.
caregiver
Bad
permit.
factors.
Right.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just a
You have to
card
have a
number, so it
prescription
can
from
be
a
someone,
doctor.
I don't know. Yeah,
Unless
prescription.
it's changed, when all this started, I mean, you could get a card, medical marijuana card for $50 in an application. I don't know if it's changed, but it was pretty simple to get.
Well, a lot
That's why they
of
were
these
everywhere.
facilities will bring in a doctor,
Right.
and then you can go there, and then, yeah, I have a back injury, or this hurts me, and
But I don't think any of that's even required anymore because you got the whole
Because of the
recreational
whole
aspect.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah,
Everything
yeah.
you can-
Because there's two, yeah, because the recreational and the medical marijuana, there's gonna be some changes. They're gonna be offering stronger, guidelines. They're gonna make
For the
available.
recreational, right?
Yeah, recreational is not gonna be as strong as some of the medical marijuana stuff that you're gonna be able to get, and there's gonna be an age difference. I think what the law is 21 years old. I think of medical marijuana, if you could be under 21, if you have a medical card and you have a medical problem. So there is gonna be some differences. They're still gonna keep the medical facilities around because there's gonna be some differences between the medical and the recreational. And and you do have to review, the doctor does have to review your medical records to get a
The
medical
medical.
marijuana card, yes. And it has to be renewed, it's not just a one-time deal, they renew it again after it's renewed.
Any other questions?
We could beat it up all night.
I'm sure there were all these issues at the end of Prohibition.
A motion to approve sending chief and deputy chief to the International Association of Chiefs of Police Conference in Chicago, Illinois from October 22nd or 26th to the 29th, 2019 for a cost not to exceed $3,100, funded through General Fund Police Training and Transportation. Chief Blair?
The largest Chiefs conference in the entire world. We have chiefs come in throughout the country and other nations as well. So we're covering our own travel expense out there. If you notice that, we're not flying, we're taking a train, we're paying for that. So appreciate any consideration on that.
Any questions on that? Okay, item number 8 is a motion to approve sending one canine officer to attend the National Association of Professional Canine Handlers training in Alpena, Michigan from September 28th to October 3rd, 2019 for a cost not to exceed $600, funded through General Fund Police Training and Transportation. Chief Blair?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, for a couple of reasons, of course, the certification and the training are very valuable. Protects the handler, our officers, as well as the city from any type of litigation that may arise from the dog's activities.
Again, how many canine?
We're down to one right now. We're waiting to fill an opening depending on what happens with this marijuana law. We're having a hard time training the dogs because marijuana is such a prominent thing, and now that they no longer have that as being an illegal substance, they have to change the training. So we're waiting to get guidance before we.
Which dog is still in service?
Simon's still around.
Okay. Is there any other questions?
Mr. Chairman, Sheila just pointed something out. It may not be a big deal, but because these are overnight stays, it'd probably be better to make sure we do it. She noticed that the dates were not on the agenda, but they're on the actual cover pages.
Okay.
So if we could, maybe just read in the dates, just so that they're included in the,
Is that on both
in the
of them,
record.
7 and 8?
Yeah.
We have them update them off of the officer, confidentiality of the officer for protection of the officers. He's required to do that. But he's reading it from the backup, not from the agenda.
Yeah, we should at least mention that they're overnight stays then.
Okay.
We can do that.
So just,
So don't actually read the dates, just say overnight stays?
yeah.
Something like motion to approve sending two administrative officers to the international blah, blah, blah.
Got it.
To include overnight stays
stay
for a cost not to, something like that.
For overnight stays, Chicago.
Okay, number 9 is a motion to approve payment for the NFPA 3-year membership renewal for amount not to exceed $3,995 to be paid out of Fire Contractual Services Fund. Deputy Chief?
Yes, through the chair, what this is our code books. Our code books are changed every 3 years. We actually use another code book, which is the International Fire Code Book, IFC. That changes every 3 years also. But the NFPAs are more in-detailed books. We found out that getting a membership online, so we can look at everything online and pull everything out instead of buying every single book every time they came out and changed. It's a lot cheaper to go this way, so it's spending $1,500 to $2,000 every year for the new books.
Is there any questions on that? Okay, item number 10 is a motion to approve payment for Belfor Services for emergency environmental cleanup for the amount of $2,992 to be funded through Ordinance Account. Okay. Deputy Chief Hawkins?
Just through the chair also. Again, this is for a business that was at the corner of Van Buren and Beach Daily. They had some oil running out. The owners were unable to be contacted. It reached all the way down into the sewer systems, into the grass, everything else. It was an emergency cleanup. We contacted Belfor. They came out. Because the fire department does not have a budget for ORDA, we have to have the ordinance department pay for this. And then it'll go on the tax roll if the owners don't pay for it. We can get our money back at the end.
The paint place?
No, there's a change.
Now, they received multiple fines from the EPA and all that stuff,
Yes.
correct, from what I understand?
From my understanding, yes,
Yeah.
they,
Okay.
So they are still operational?
No, they're closed.
Oh, they're closed.
It sounds like they were
they just
putting it in the
moved
drain.
Yeah, they're
Dumping
putting in
it.
drain pretty much, they had a hose coming out, you put the hose back in there, let it pump out in their building.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Any questions on that? Item 11 is a motion to approve Vactor purchase to the lowest responsible bidder meeting specifications to Jack, is it Doheny Company, Northville, Michigan, 48167, in the amount of $429,811 funded through Sewer Capital Outlay and approved budget amendment 2020-003. Bob?
This was on the last council agenda, and it was tabled for further information, and I provided that information to the council, and I don't know if you have any questions on the information that I provided.
Any questions? All right. Item 12 is a motion to approve salt purchase from Detroit Salt Company, low bid through State of Michigan Central Procurement Services for the amount of $52.38 per ton, for a total of $183,330 in accordance with the attached schedule of funding through major and local salt expenditures. Man, it seems like we just bought salt.
No, actually, the last contract we have is a 3-year contract with the DCC, and it expired at the end of last year. And I just got a couple little things I want to share with council. The DCC went out to bid, and we decided to go with the M deal instead of with the DCC because it's a bigger pool, and we did save money. The DCC bids came in at $55 a ton, and we got $52.38. And there was quite an increase because the last year of the contract last year was $45.15, so it went up to $52.38 a ton. And this is only for 1 year. We're looking at possibly next year. And I didn't want to go with the DCC because they didn't have a big enough pool. Oakland County actually has the biggest prices, and they got one of the larger pools. So they have a 3-year contract where you're locked into a better rate. So we went with the M deal for this year. We'll look at going through Oakland County next year for a better rate at 3-year plan.